I hope so far you've been enjoying the Sit and Talk with Me show with my lovely father. So he's going to continue to tell us more about his life in the village, because he's been to court before. He's had some persecution in this village before. He's going to tell us about it and how he's been able to overcome until now, how he's escaped death, how he's escaped attacks, how he's escaped many things, and where he is actually. So, Mr. Yambesi, I know that Miankum, that is the juju of our village, has been pursuing you for a time now. Can you give us a backstory to this juju, and before getting to what actually they want from you, why they keep pursuing you, and I don't know, are they reclaiming something? What do they actually want? What's the backstory?
My daughter, we as your parents already knew this thing was a spirit and live in the forest.
Okay, that's you people perception when you were still teenagers.
Yes, and we know that it does not dwell with
among people.
Because when the thing come in the village and it is going back, you only hear the shot in the forest. So when you hear the shot in the forest, you all believe that the thing is still in the forest. But one thing that made us to be doubting again, he speak the language
of
that
the people speak.
So
because if it is a spirit, how does it speak the language of mere mortals?
Mere mortals.
Okay.
Yes.
I get. So people wanted to see.
Wanted to see and to know what type of thing it is.
This.
So when it happened that they come in the village in the night and the daybreak, we'll go around where the people have been working to see if we can identify the feet and the people feet so that we can know. So, and we understand one thing, that there was a demigod in the land of Israel called Bear. And the bear has a foot like a goat. So we're looking at it, the footage.
You and your twin brother, you were trying to find out what does Miankum look like. I see. So what were your conclusions at the end? Did you people actually see?
Yes, at the conclusion, we'll go to the stream. And we'll be calling so that you come from the forest now. So can see
I know how they used to beat that drum. He said, I used to know that song.
The thing will not come. But in the night, they'll come and beat us.
No beat for disturbing
They'll rob us, poto.
Moths.
Yes. So the morning
that's the punishment. For invoking a sleeping juju. For those who believe in sorcery, a dead god, man-made.
So, from there now, when we become big enough, we started realizing something.
Okay.
So, my senior brother, who is of late, something happened in the village. That one guy who was of Mianko just passed. I saw the guy. The man just passed and entered the forest and shouted, "Whoa!" So since my brother was of age, he knew it was that man who was shouting.
It was not juju, it was that man.
Yes. So our eyes now got open in that place.
To see that actually these people have been deceiving the village.
Yeah, the village.
It's like sorcery.
Why my brother said that in a person, they come and find my father. Juju come out.
Because your elder brother said juju is a person. He was fined.
He was fined. My father was fined. Because it's my father who initiated him in the court. So anything that he does, they find my father.
Responsibility to your father.
My father. So that is when now my father, after now, he initiated him inside there.
That's Uncle Bernard.
Uncle Bernard.
The
soldier man.
So Uncle Bernard was inside juju.
Yes.
So but why did your father, my grandfather, refuse that you, Uncle Edward and Uncle Barnabas should not?
No, Uncle Barnabas have entered.
Okay, Uncle Barnabas.
So when they came for our own turn, father refused.
He refused.
Yes, he must have wise something.
He would have sent something. He was sensitive. Because you can imagine, this is still God guiding and protecting you people.
Good. So as I told you.
It was not the sorcerer, the witch doctor that your father consulted was unable to invoke a spirit to determine what was wrong with you and your twin brother. Now, even during initiation, your elder brothers had been initiated. But when it got to your turn, your father said no.
Yes.
Did you notice? Do you think this is
No, by
all
then
orchestrated
we have not
by
noticed
God?
it. So until when we become converted, that we knew that this was the hand of God on my father,
you people,
protecting us not to be involved in that place.
Yeah, and do you think that means you have the call of God?
Of a truth as you are seeing it in your parents.
Yeah.
Yes, so meaning that God was preparing us for something that is greater and more powerful than that.
And more
that
powerful
maybe
than that.
Through us, this
will
thing will die down and
Yeah.
salvation will come to the land.
And that has been our prayer, as I can remember, since in the year 2000s, where we have been praying. We even fasted and we walked around Babesewan for 7 days.
7 days.
Just for the conversion of the people of
Yes.
their sins.
Yes.
But today we are in 2025 and there's still yet no significant change. As a matter of fact, you were almost recently killed.
Yes.
Can you tell us about these persecutions that you've been having in the land of Babesewan from your fellow countrymen, dating back in the year 2000s until 2025? Can you give us a...
Yes, 2000, the year 2000, at 8 o'clock when I came back from the bush very late, and I told your mother, give me food. He said, hey, let me take a bath. I said, no, I'm hungry. So after our mother eating, and going to have eaten, they were in their own part of the room, conducting their own evening devotion before go to bed. And then that thing just came out with the voice that we are not honoring him, we are honoring God, our prayer is disturbing him. So from today, we are paying 7 jobs, 7 creeks, 7 gold. The chief questioned him that you don't have any right to just come and then you take a decision without consulting him. He said what I said, they made an announcement the whole village.
Just like that.
Just like that.
So that's how this started.
Yeah, that's how it started.
Not like you people committed a crime.
No. There was no crime. There was no crime. So that
they were just like your prayers, your fervency in God was disturbing their spirits from operating.
So they went and banned the village community hall, that is the egg pools they gave us, the block where we palm from, and our chairs inside and table. So when our pastor left Miami that morning and came,
still it was
yes.
Okay, now people were in deeper
life. He told us that what has happened, that the church is blocked. So we carried him to the chief and explained it as I've explained to you like this. So we went to the head of juju, because the chief directed us to the head of juju. You know, in the village, every section has its own leader. So now while reaching there, the juju man said, it is nothing. And then the other man in our family says that, why do you say it is nothing? Are they children your family? Are they not your family children? Why do you say there is nothing? And so the man who says he doesn't know anything, and the man who said there was something, he told that juju man, say, these children, I don't know that they are honoring God more than juju. That is why juju have blocked their door of church.
A palm.
Yes. So the man said, the pastor said that, let them really come up with what we have done. If we will expose what we have done, then he knows the way to sanction us. They say we have done nothing apart of what they have told the pastor.
They insisted.
They say that we have done nothing. They say we are honoring God more than
so. Were there no churches in the land of Babesewan?
Well, there were churches, but I believe they were not. They have not repented.
They have not repented.
Yeah, so
they were not convicted.
They were members of the same court. Though they were church goers, they were members of the same court.
So we can conclude that
because it was the elder of the church of Presbyterian church who was making the announcement.
The elder of the church was making announcement for juju.
For juju against the people of God.
Against the people of God.
Yes.
So we can conclude by saying that salvation first came in the land of Babesewan in the Ingwes family.
Yes. And it is coming through them to
meet others.
Yes.
Wow. So how did it continue later?
Well, after that, the situation was aggravated.
Yeah, because people refused to submit.
And so they promised to come and kill us on that night. You remember the song you and Pastor started singing? It's so great and mighty. Oh, our God is so great and mighty. Oh, our God. When Pastor Samson came there, Pastor Ino and Brother Dan and Pastor Jede, and the prayer was carried on throughout the whole night, so the people could not come again.
So if there were no prayers that night,
different things would have happened, but all glory would have been given to God.
Just like
that. So they could not transform. So another man who came as a subject, as an occult man from that make a statement that if that thing would have come out, this guy would have handled it with their hands like this. He said, if the people will not repent for the God of Eyambo and Edward, say it will be difficult.
I think they are now worse than Sodom and Gomorrah because I just remember the recent incident in July 2025. But now, before we get to July 2025, so after this, can you tell us more how it continued?
Well, it continued till it was dying down gradually. Nobody could break our cocoa. Nobody could attend our cocoa. We could not dry our cocoa. Nobody speak to us. We take fire.
Cannot buy in
nothing. We have to go to the neighboring village and buy.
Even if it's matches.
Yes, they even attempted by sending news in Kokobuma that we should not dry. To dry our cocoa there. The Kokoma people told them that they don't have problem with the twins. So the Kokoma people they are not involved in that thing. So they were unable because they knew that in Kokoma we would dry our cocoa. So we faced a lot.
A lot. This is really a lot.
I saw the hand of God.
So why did you people not backslide? Because for a whole village to rise up against just 2 people, it means something. Maybe you people had spiritual backings, spiritual support. What made you people not to just give up and surrender?
We couldn't give up because we realized what Jesus did on the cross of Calvary.
Okay.
He paid the price for our sin. And what should we now become a mockery to Jesus? Why should we crucify Jesus the second time? You see, so we were prepared to die.
Like the Matthias.
Yes.
People were prepared to die for the sake of Christ.
Yes.
And so can you tell us deeply, because preparing to die is really, if you don't love somebody that much, you will never accept to die because of that person.
Yes, because we love Jesus very much, and He Himself knows from the throne of God we love Him very much, and we know that when we die with our children, we are going to eternity. So that gives us.
Do you think we still have believers today who will say, I would rather die for Jesus than submit to this temptation, than bow to this persecution, than succumb to this challenge? Guys, this is an experience to encourage you and I that if you are still denying Jesus, Jesus still has people who will die for Him.
Amen.
So I learned, I know we were taken to court in the year 2000. Can you tell us the circumstances surrounding this first instance?
Yes, because your mother, your auntie Eunice, she was teenage and started developing
puberty.
So the eyes of the villagers of men were on her. So now the young man who attempted to forcefully on her, indeed I slapped the young man because I knew she wanted to contaminate my daughter in the Lord. Yes. So that's when the senior brother came out with a fight. So when we fought together, and then he was injured, that's how the matter went to court.
Okay, you fought with Dennis?
Yeah, with Dennis.
So what was it, before you fought with Dennis, where was this?
I was going to collect some change in my visit to the sinner. So it was, now he followed me behind. Yeah,
without letting you know that he was coming behind.
No.
Because if you had slapped his brother and he was not okay with it, he would have come and met you and say, I did not like the way
after reporting to him, tell him that if your brother is right, let him get married.
Okay, you approached him?
Yes, I told him.
So what was his reaction before?
I know when the devil
has possessed
people in the land and will become enemy of the people because of Christ, the devil now will stir up any situation and make it more violent so that it will move on the people to say, okay, this is it. So when that thing happened like that, that's when the people now rise up.
And they took an advantage.
I said that, is it not the people we have been looking for?
This opportunity
shows that
they had a back plan.
So we have to run now and enter the house until.
I remember that particular day. I don't know. I think I was 6. I don't know
You were 6 years, almost 6 years
I was
in class 2.
6 years old. So this day, Mama had made jollof rice. Mama had made jollof rice. Yes. And then we had not even eaten.
Nobody had eaten.
Everybody was still hungry. I really love jollof rice.
And the mother was still on the bed, very small, sleeping. 4 months.
4-month-old baby.
Yes, baby.
And they attacked us.
Yes.
Because when Mama saw that some people were going uptown towards Babesetu,
yes.
that's when she was very sensitive in the spirit.
And so that there's something wrong.
There's something wrong there. And who even told her that what was wrong there concerned her husband? You know, yes. And then she said, "Hey,
Uncle Edward, get up,
go and check
your brother."
Yes. Uncle Edward, go and check on your brother. They beat him for up there, so.
Yes.
And when Uncle Edward ran, Mama followed me too. I followed Mama.
You follow Mama.
And then Auntie Therese was left with the children behind.
Yes.
And brethren, I saw the hand of God. My father does not need to explain me this one. I saw it myself. When you hear that the Egyptians were pursuing the children of God, that is exactly what happened to us in the year 2000s. They ran after us, but they were not moving. Yes, I did not hear. I saw. I saw they were surplus. They were one place.
God planted and put one place.
And then after we had advanced, we took refuge in Mr. Maniolo's house. Yes. That was when they were able to pursue. After God had protected us. Yes. And then I saw a wound on my mother's head.
Yes.
You know this.
Yes.
You know this. These things on the road, how do they call it for road for drivers? What's it, how they call it for road safety? Yeah. Dennis had uprooted it and hit my mother on the head. And the scar as an evidence is still there today. That is what we have gone through for the sake of Jesus. Jesus, we know it is not only today. Let us take a 5-minute break. We'll be coming back to give you more on how this matter went to court. See you in a bit.